Hey guys, Harris here. Hope everybody had a great Sunday. Don't know what's going on with the NFL here. Upset City this weekend. Detroit wins their second game. Baltimore, we'll talk about in a few minutes, but I don't understand hardball. I really don't. Anyway, do a quick recap so far. Final from Thursday, Kansas City 34-28 over the Chargers. That game, I believe, went into overtime. Chargers were a 3.5 point favorite. Kansas City was a 3.5 point favorite. I took Kansas City, took the over, won that one at least. Saturday, of course, the Vegas Cleveland game is moved to Monday night because of the virus. But New England went to Indianapolis. Indy, we questioned this. Indy was a 2 point favorite. Everybody jumped on New England. But the Colts win this game 27-17. Uh, Total it was 45. I had the under, so I did at least hit the total in that game. Today, been a clusterfuck, man. Wow. Let's see, the 1 o'clock games. Buffalo over Carolina 31-14. Miami over the Jets 31-24. Detroit. I had to keep looking at this one. The Detroit Lions scored 30 points in a 30-12 win over the Cardinals. It really hurt Arizona's chances of becoming the number one seed in the NFC. Right now, they're actually the fourth seed. Cowboys over the Giants 21-6. That game could have been a lot worse than what it was. Pittsburgh upsets Tennessee 19-13. Tennessee was a 2 point favor there. Jacksonville, new coach, same result. They lose 30-16 to Houston. And Jacksonville was a 3 point favorite. Still don't understand that either. San Francisco, an 8.5 point favorite against the Falcons. They cover. I kept telling everybody it's tough for a team to go from the East Coast to the West Coast to play, especially from the extreme Southeast. It is tough. That 3 hour time difference is hell on the body. I don't care how old you are. But 46 was the total on that. I hit that also with the under. Then Cincinnati goes to the Mile High, pulls an upset. With Cincinnati, you never know what team you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get the team that can put points on the board, the team that's going to play defense. You just don't know week in, week out. They beat the Broncos 15-10. Uh, Green Bay at Baltimore. Green Bay a 2 point favorite. Baltimore needed that win to stay in the playoffs. But Harbaugh's got to learn to play for overtime. Loses another game late in the fourth quarter, going for two when you don't need to go for two, go for one, kick the extra point. You got the best kicker in the league, probably the best kicker in the history of the NFL. And he decides he's going to go for two and go for the win right then and there. 31-30 Green Bay. Packers with that win not only clinch a playoff berth, but they have won the NFC South. This is the same Packers team we're talking about after week one when Rodgers looked like dog shit. Everybody said, is he tanking? Is he just not playing? Well, we found out the man's there to play. Green Bay's sitting 11-3 right now, top the NFC. They are currently the number one seed, but they have won the North. Tampa Bay right now sitting at 10-3, half a game behind Green Bay. But of course, they're coming up tonight. They are home against the Saints. They are an 11 point favorite. I did take the Saints in this game, taking the 11. I've got this game going 34-24 Tampa Bay. A Buccaneer win, I believe we'll put the Buccaneers back as the one seed. Cowboys with their win, they're now a 3 seed with Arizona coming up. And that game could play a lot in determining anything 1 through 4. Uh, Arizona's the 4. Wild cards right now. You got the Rams at 9-4, the 49ers 8-6, and then you have a bunch of teams right now 6-7, which they all have to play either tonight, tomorrow, or Tuesday. That being Washington, Minnesota, Philadelphia, and the Saints. All right, all four of them are 6-7. One of those four are going to claim that uh, third and final wild card spot. Detroit's eliminated. Giants are out. Chicago's out. Panthers, they still have a prayer, but very little. Consider them out. Consider Seattle out. Uh, it'll take a miracle for Seattle to get back into it with just 3 games to go. Let's see. In the AFC, Kansas City is the 1 seed currently. New England is the 2. Tennessee at 3. Cincinnati is now the 4 seed. And of course, they do have a game to play tomorrow. Are they tomorrow? No, they don't. They're called up. Cleveland has a game to play. All right. But right now your wild cards are Indy, the Chargers, and Buffalo. Same Buffalo team that came out of the box on fire. Everybody thought was going to win that division hands down. And those teams out looking in. The Ravens at 8-6 now. The Browns 7-6 with a game to play. Now, if Cleveland were to beat the Raiders tomorrow night, Cleveland will then become the division leader in the AFC North. That would knock Cincinnati down to a wild card. Put Cleveland in as the 4 seed. Pittsburgh, that tie with Detroit's going to kill them. If they would have won that game, they would be in, and Buffalo would be out. But that tie is going to come back and haunt them just as much as those 2-point conversions are haunting Harbaugh. The Dolphins still fighting 7-7. Denver 7-7. The Raiders need to win this game against Cleveland just to have a chance. They're 6-7. 7-7 right now is not bad. You can still finish 10-7 and get in. I think 9 wins may get you in the AFC. In the NFC, it's going to take at least 9. So I would consider the Rams a pretty good lock to be in. 49ers are in good shape. It's that group for I'm still gonna call them the Redskins. Washington, Minnesota, Philadelphia, New Orleans. That group right there. Somebody's got to show they're going to be a leader and come out with that division or with that wild card. All right. Real quick. As far as divisions go, Cowboys 10-4, Eagles sitting at 6-7, with 1 game in hand. Eagles still have a slim chance of winning the division with 3 games to go for the Cowboys before we go with the Eagles. The Eagles lose tonight, Cowboys win the division. Not tonight, tomorrow night. Right? Is that when they play? Philadelphia Tuesday. All right, so a Washington win basically eliminates Philadelphia from the division. Cowboys, even with Eagles win, Cowboys need 1 win over the last 3 weeks to win the division. The Packers have already wrapped up their division at 11-3. In the NFC South, Tampa Bay will wrap up the division tonight with a win against the Saints. A Saints win keeps them alive, especially after the Saints beating them earlier in the year. NFC West, it's a 3-team dogfight. Everybody's in up at Seattle. Arizona losing today 10-4. The Rams at 9-4 with a game to play. Who they have to play? Where are they? Oh, they're playing Seattle on Tuesday. Right, so the Rams need to win that game and stay on pace with Arizona, pick up that game. So it's going to be an interesting 3 weeks. Of course, with the NFL adding that 17th game in, it does make things a little bit more hectic here. going down the stretch. As far as the college football side goes, the Bowl Mania on the page that we're running for the Jabroni Network, there were 4 or 5 dead entries in there. I went ahead and eliminated them, so we ain't gotta worry about them anymore. They're gone. Uh, Currently, looks like Tim is our leader with 181 points. Sooner Mafia, I'm not sure who that is 102. I'm sitting at 97. My nephew's sitting at 74. Leslie is at 72. Shauna is at 65. Still a lot of games to go. A lot of people's point totals. Tim's gambling early. It looks like with 181 points. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. He lost his 44. But he won his 42, his 41, his 40, a 30, a 27. Then lost 26 with Jackson State. I think a lot of people lost that game. That was a surprise. 96% of the country picked that game. Appalachian State, once again, they were another heavy favorite. They went down. And Middle Tennessee, for 1 point, they won. As far as what I did, I should have stayed in bed. That's what I did. 8 points I lost with Appalachian State. 10 points I lost with Jackson State. 6 I lost with Eastern Michigan. I did win my 17 with Fresno over UTEP. I lost my 18 with BYU. 19 I won with Utah State. Coastal Carolina I hit with my 20. And let's see, Louisiana 41. Lost my 42 with Toledo over Middle Tennessee. That game was a real shocker. There again, another heavy favorite went down. Uh, as much as I hate to say it, I do have my semifinals as my 43 and 44. Oh no, I got one of the semifinals back up there. I've got a semifinal game at 43. I got Georgia over Michigan. And then I have the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, at 44. I got Ohio State over Utah for 44. So I still have a shot there. College Bowl week this week. There's games on every day of the week this week. I try to pull the schedule up and I just can't find it currently. If I can get it in here. 2021 College Bowl schedule. Here we go. It comes up. Here we are. Okay. Tomorrow at 2:30, you got Old Dominion and Tulsa in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Tuesday, we have a 3:30 kickoff, Kent State and Wyoming, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. All right. What else we got? 7:30 on Tuesday, you got UTSA and San Diego State at 7:30. Wednesday, single game 8 o'clock, Missouri and Army. Army's going to be bitter in that game after losing to Navy. And the Saints just picked off the pass, it looks like. Thursday, Battle of Florida, Gasparilla Bowl, UCF and the Gators of Florida, 7 o'clock. Florida is only 6-6, but they're a heavy favorite in this game. I don't know why. Friday night, we have 8 o'clock, Memphis and Hawaii. And then Christmas Day, there is one game, 2:30 Christmas Day, Georgia State and Ball State. Georgia State really impressed me this year, especially after how well they played Auburn. Then, of course, you got the NFL Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and NCAA picks back up on Monday the 27th at 11 a.m. A couple games Monday, a few games Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm working the Clemson Ohio, Iowa State game at the Citrus Bowl. Uh, the Cheez-Its Bowl, Clemson and Iowa State at the Citrus Bowl Center. Thursday, let's see, well, Wednesday, one, two, three, four. We got four games Wednesday. Maryland, Virginia Tech in the Pinstripe, SMU and Virginia at Fenway Park in the Fenway Bowl, Alamo Bowl, Oregon, Oklahoma Sooners. That should be a good ball game. That is going to be a game that you don't want to miss. Thursday, the 30th, kickoff at 11:30 a.m. North Carolina, South Carolina. There again, got another one in rivalry. It could be a great rivalry between the two schools. Music City, Tennessee, and Purdue. Peach Bowl, Pitt, Michigan State should be another good game. Las Vegas Bowl, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Vegas. Wisconsin and Arizona State. Both teams coming in 8-4. Another game. It's going to be a good ball game. New Year's Eve, the 31st. Kickoff at 11 a.m. There are five games. Wake Forest, Texas A&M, 11. 12, you got Washington State, Miami. At 2, you got Central Michigan and Boise. Then we get into them. 3:30, the Cotton Bowl. The Bearcats of Cincinnati take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bama's going to be a heavy favorite in this game. Wholeheartedly, I'd love to see Cincinnati win to show that they can play with the big boys, but I don't think it's going to be a close game at all. I really see Alabama laying a smackdown. Then in the Orange Bowl, the Bulldogs of Georgia and Michigan Wolverines. 7:30 kickoff. Here again, Georgia's going to be a heavy favorite. And I think I did take Georgia in this. I took Georgia and Alabama for that rematch, I believe. Maybe Harbaugh can teach his brother not to go for two when they have a chance to go to overtime. After the last two offensive drives, they went right down the field and scored when they had to do it. I know there was a soft defense being played, but come on. Have some confidence in you guys. All right, then I'll get back to that. New Year's Day, 12 p.m. Penn State, Arkansas, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame at 1, Iowa, Kentucky at 1, Ohio State, and Utah at 5 p.m. in the Rose Bowl. 8:45, the Sugar Bowl, Baylor Bears and Ole Miss Rebels. And then you got LSU and Kansas State on Tuesday the 4th. Of course, following Monday, we'll have the NCAA championship, BCS championship game. Now, Harbaugh, 2 of the last 3 weeks, you've went for two for the win in the last minute. I know I'm not an NFL coach. I don't pretend to be an NFL coach. The highest level I've ever been associated with is semi-pro, and that was even more so on a GM side of it, not even on the sideline. High school, I've coached there. I've coached rec. I've officiated high school. I've officiated rec. I've officiated semi-pro. Uh, if it's out there and it's not professional, I've officiated it. How can somebody make that boneheaded call twice? You've got the best kicker in the history of the NFL on your sideline. Take that chance and go to overtime. The only way you're not going to get the ball is if you let your defense give up 6 or your offense gives up points. Take the damn chance. The way your offense played his last 2 drives, okay, I understand you're going for the win. You want to stay with hot hand. You ran the same damn play against Pittsburgh. Same play. Same result. Why in the hell do you do that? On the road, maybe I can understand it. I can understand on Pittsburgh a little bit. Your DBs were gone. You had none. Today, at least you had 4 or 5 guys you could walk playing defensive back. You gave up 31 points to Green Bay, and a lot of that was because of field position. The offense giving up, getting them starting in good, their great field position. I cannot believe you make that bonehead play. If anything, run a naked boot, to the left side. Fake that pitch, run a fake jet sweep, let your quarterback tuck it and outrun the defensive end. I just don't understand that call. On the road, I would say, okay, play for the win away, play for the tie at home. You're home. Kick the damn extra point. It's going to cost the Ravens a division. It's going to cost them a playoff spot, which I don't think they'd go far anyway. It really needs to cost them a head coach. I just do not understand some of the decisions Harbaugh's made lately. It's like Baltimore has the Michigan Harbaugh, Michigan has the Baltimore Harbaugh. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, I need to check something real quick. Because Darius had sent me a couple messages. And while I'm here, if I can find them. Yeah, you did call Taylor last night, basically going off, and he did. You got that right. You're doing a survey for wrestling fans. My top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. Oh boy. I will think about that and I'll get back to you. I'll comment on it for you on the video and give them to you there. Then one more you had. Wondering if I could email you my latest 2022 mock draft for round 1. Could you do a video? Yeah, I have no problem doing that. I don't know if you have my email, but everybody else does. If you need it, it is my name, Harris, Harris, at baltbest.com. BALTBEST.com. Send me an email and I'll look at it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll discuss it even on one of Rob's videos one night. We're all in there. That way you can get more opinions than just mine. Unless you just want mine specifically. But the wrestling, I'll get a list back to you. Anybody just stopping in? I know you're not going to be so enthused with what I've got here so far, but just getting this thing up and running, getting started. Like I said in the first video, I don't know what I'm really going to be doing. Probably reviewing a lot of sports. Talk about some of the game projects I have gone, like the red, white, and blue 1985 baseball replay using multiple sets of cards. What else? Dodgeball. Then getting into this guy, Robert Schiavini, getting into some of his games now. So, got his whole catalog that I'm looking through. Got the Cathlon that I just started playing. Got that from Hometown Sports or Home Game Sports. Hometown. I have to look. But they have bowling, decathlon. They have Formula One race, and can't remember if there's something else or not. Can't remember. Then of course I got my Glory Days boxing. I've been playing my Legends of Boxing. Uh, I have another boxing game, but I haven't even broke it out in I don't know forever. That's titled About Two. That'll probably be the last time you hear me mention it on here. What else I have going on? I got a couple war games I'm getting into. So, all right, it's gonna be it for now. It's been about a half hour. If you made it this far, you got less of a life than I do. But if you stop in, you listen to this, glad you did. Don't forget like, subscribe, hit that bell. All that good stuff. I'll try to stop back in tomorrow at some point. Maybe go over scenarios after this game, even maybe later tonight. Go over scenario after we find out what's going on with this game. If the Saints win, it really throws a wrench into it. Also, all right. Everybody have a good night. I'm Harris. I'm out.